Hello and welcome to another episode of Football Analysis. Today I'm bringing you the 5th episode and I'm going to be covering the massive Fulham versus Wolves game, and this is my pick of the day for Sunday the 4th of March. I'm just going to do a quick disclaimer that this video is not a highlights video, so if you're looking for that, look away now and click on the video. It's also going to outline the full-time score, so if you don't want to see that, if you're in for match day and all that, don't listen to the end of the video. I normally leave it right to the end to tell you, but I'm just going to tell you that now. Okay, I'm going to jump straight into it. Today, as I said, I've got a big game for you. It is the 5-0 cracker to Fulham at Craven Cottage, and I tell you what, I had this on the radio and it was an absolutely stunning game to listen to. Wolves could have done a lot more, like managerial wise, in order to try and stem the goal rush, but man, it was a good game though. To hear the commentators, I'm pretty sure one of them was Fulham commentator and he was just going crazy every time a goal went in. But anyway, I'm going to get through the commentary for you and then give you a few stats and then give you my opinion on the overall game. So it only took until the 6th minute to get a yellow card, as in how it was quite a fierce encounter, but it then took until the 35th minute for the first goal to come in, which I was very surprised with. I wasn't thinking, this isn't going to turn into another like goal rush like the Arsenal Spurs game last weekend. I just thought, that's a goal in standard, it's fair enough. And that came to Prunyak. Probably didn't pronounce that right whatsoever. I'm not very good with a lot of the foreign footballers' names, but it was quite a nice header inside the 6-yard box in order to put Fulham 1-0 up, and then 8 minutes later Fulham the same player actually ends up getting another goal to put them 2-0 up. So that wasn't too drastic for Wolves. It got to half time, but Wolves didn't have their main strike force on the pitch, and you'd think at half time 2-0 down you'd bring him on. That's what I do, that's what I think everyone would do, that's the intelligent decision. But no, the Wolves manager Collins does not bring their strike force on. He just keeps it as it is, thinking it's a great idea, and then surprise surprise, Fulham go 3-0 up through Dempsey in the 55th minute. At this point, when you're 3-0 down and you haven't got your main strikers on the pitch, it's a kind of a lost game. There is no way they're really going to come back from 3-0 down with the domination and finesse in which Fulham were in fact showing. But he does bring on Fletcher in the 59th minute, but too little too late is what I say to that. And then in the 60th minute, Prunyak, I can't pronounce the name, gets his hat-trick to put them 4-0 up. It was quite nice, just to the bottom right hand corner of the goal, nice finish. And then until the 82nd minute, not a lot happened. Couple of substitutions, a booking here and there, but it's Dempsey again. So there's only 2 scorers in the 5-0 demolishing of Wolves, but Dempsey comes in again, and he gets it in the top left hand corner of the goal. So that's kind of Wolves been dead and buried, and the referee tried to blow a little bit early into the extra time in order to be a bit nicer on Wolves, as there was no way in which they were coming back from that. So a few stats, and just to kind of show the underlying domination in which Fulham had. They could have had a lot more goals. We'll start with fouls. There was 9 fouls to Wolves and only 7 to Fulham. That was because Fulham were pretty much always in Wolves' half, so they were always defending. It was fair on the corners. There was 7 apiece, and Wolves couldn't really do any with theirs, and Fulham were just dominating in that respect, and I think that's what really led to them getting first and then leading, getting the momentum, and therefore going for the 5. But this is the critical part, the shots. Wolves had 8 shots, 3 on target, so that's just over a third go on target, which isn't bad. And 8 shots isn't too bad. That's sometimes a bit of average for a game. And then you look at Fulham, they had 25 shots, 19 of which were on target. That is an incredible ratio, and they probably should have converted a lot more than they did. But when you're 5-0 up, you don't need to be converting every single goal. And then the possession was 56% to Fulham, so it was an absolute domination. And just hope you have enjoyed this. Just a nice little outline for it. If you have, please leave a comment, maybe a favourite, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys for the 6th episode, probably midweek. I'll see you guys later.